So if you're looking for a delicious, quick, and easy patriotic dessert, then you're going to want to keep watching this video. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, today I'm going to be sharing a recipe from Family Cookies Recipe. I will put the link to this recipe in the description box. It is a red velvet cake cookie. I am changing it up a little bit and I'll explain why when I go over all the ingredients. So I'm going to turn the camera down and quickly go over all the ingredients, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to start back there. I have some pure vegetable oil, some sugar. I have a Duncan Hines red velvet cake. You can use any brand. 2 eggs. Now the recipe calls for red, white, and blue M&Ms. I saw them several weeks ago. Didn't pick them up, went back to get them, and they're all gone. So I just bought a regular bag of M&Ms, and I picked out the red and blue ones out of there, and much to my surprise, I must have lucked out, because as you can see, I got a lot of red and blue ones. When I was picking them out, my husband's like, sweetie, you're not going to have enough. I'm telling you, there's not going to be enough. And he was like, whoa. When he saw what was left, he was really shocked. So I must have got it like at the end of the production of the red, white, and blue ones. I don't know, but hey, I'm not complaining. So what I decided to do was pick up some white baking chips. So I'm going to throw those in there with the M&Ms to get my red, white, and blue. And I really think it's just going to kick it up a notch even more. So, and did I mention 2 eggs? I don't think I did, but I have 2 eggs. And you see that back there? That is the KitchenAid stand mixer. It says to use a paddle. And I have never, ever used a KitchenAid mixer like that. I've used the little hand thing, but not that. Hubby uses it to make dough and all kind of stuff. He's the baker in the family, but this girl's going to try it, so fingers crossed that this all works out. All right, so that is all the ingredients. So as you saw, very few ingredients. It's going to be a pretty easy recipe, I think. I think I'm using this KitchenAid stand mixer, and I'm praying I don't have red cookie dough on my ceiling. But anyway, I wanted to say to you, I think I'm going to throw it in at the end. I was trying to do my intro and I kept stumbling over my words, and then I got to laughing, and then I'm like sitting there laughing at myself, and I'm like, really, Kelly? So I think I'm going to throw that blooper in at the end if you want a good laugh, and you kind of can see behind the scenes. When you're watching this, it looks like things are so easy and they flow so smoothly, but they really don't. But anyway, let me stop talking. And like I said, I am going to be adding the red and blue M&Ms and also the chocolate chips to give myself that white that I need. So let me stop talking and let's get started. All right, my friends. So I have my red velvet cake mix that I'm dumping in. And before I go any further, what I want to let you know is that I took the M&Ms that I picked out, and then I dumped in some white chocolate chips in a larger bowl. I mixed them all up, and then we're going to use half of it in our mix. And then I have a lot more here than what I'm probably going to need. And then the other half, after they're done baking, we're going to actually put these on the top. So just so I don't have too many reds or whatever, I went ahead and dumped in and mixed it all up so I get a nice, you know, mix of all 3 colors. So I just wanted to let you know I did do that ahead of time, okay? So I have my, excuse me, my red velvet cake mix. I am now pouring in a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And then we're gonna crack 2 eggs. Oops, making a mess already. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this on my stand and using my paddle, which I'll show you. And we're going to go ahead and mix that up. And then after we do that, we'll fold in our M&Ms. So let me go ahead and bring the stand over. All right, my friends, here is the paddle for this. Pray for me. I think I know what I'm doing. I've watched hubby do this million times. I think I have it in. Put it down. I guess I stir on low first. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, friends. Ooh. Looks good to me. What am I doing? That looks good to me. I think look good. Ooh. Does this stuff dye your hands? I don't know if I've ever made red velvet cake before. I think I have. I have made red velvet cupcakes. I'm pretty sure I did for Valentine's Day before. I don't remember if it stains your hands or not. Does it? I don't want to find out. I'm gonna... Okay. Alright, let's put this aside. Alright. Now it says to fold in half of the M&Ms. So I'm putting that in, and I assume do they mean using the thing with a paddle, or do they mean by hand? I don't know. What do they mean? I'm gonna use the thing, I think. That seems too thick for me to do by hand. Oh, my light just went crazy. Let's do it by this thing. Oh, I unplugged it. Oh yeah. Oh, shoot. I don't know. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. It's breaking up my M&Ms. Not a good idea. Okay, now we're learning from my mistakes. It means fold by hand. M&Ms started to break up, and I don't think that is what we want. All right, so maybe, just maybe, this whole video might be a bloopers video instead of a cooking video. I don't know, y'all. I can make a mean crab cake, but baking does not always come easy to me. No, it does not. But you know what? That's okay. We all have to start somewhere, right? Oh my word. That's seriously hard to stir. No joke, y'all. Look. Can you see my struggles? All right. This is no joke. All right, now I got it on my shirt. Look. Y'all, okay. I'll take care of that later. So, just pretend none of this happened. Everything went smoothly, okay? So I'm gonna cover this up and put it in the fridge. It says to chill the dough for 45 to 60 minutes, no less than 45 and no more than 60. I'm gonna set my timer for 50 minutes, and then I'll be back, and then we'll go ahead and roll these out in balls and cook them and all that good stuff. So I will see you in a few. I had to quickly come back on. I covered the dough and headed to put it in the fridge and found myself standing in the middle of the pantry. Friends, if I would have put that on the shelf and come back an hour later, I'm telling you, I probably shouldn't have filmed today. But anyway, I'll see you in 15. All right, my friends, so while my cookie dough is in the fridge, I went ahead and got my baking sheet out and lined it with parchment paper, put some sugar in here. And I have my cookie dough now. And then I have just a little scoop here. We're gonna scoop it out, roll it into a ball, and then roll it in the sugar and go ahead and get it baked. My oven is on 350. We're gonna put it in for about 8 minutes. The recipe specifically says 8 to 9 minutes and not to over bake. So apparently this recipe is very, you know, you got to make sure that you only have it in the fridge for a certain amount of time. You can only bake it for a certain amount of time. So let me turn the camera down. We'll go ahead and get this started. All right, so we're gonna scoop out some dough. I'm just gonna scoop it out and then I will roll it in a ball. It says they do spread out, it said. This over, and we're going to roll it in a ball. Then I'm going to go ahead and roll it in the sugar. Oh. Oops. Oh, all right, so there we have them rolled in the sugar. I'm gonna put them in the oven on 350 for 8 minutes, and then we will pull them out. All right, my friends, it's been 8 minutes. Oh, interesting. They didn't spread out as much as I thought they were going to. Okay, they look good. All right, so now I have my M&Ms here, and it said as soon as they come out of the oven. Oh, wow, that's interesting. See how they puff up and then they fall? There we go. So we're just going ahead and put these right in there, like that. Okay. So the dough as soon as they come out, and then we're gonna let them cool for 5 minutes on this baking sheet, it said, and then we'll move them to a wire rack. All right, my friends. So I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes, and then I can remove them and put them on a wire rack. So I'm gonna get the other batch in, and then I'll be back. All righty, my friends, my timer went off. So we're gonna move this over to the counter and then take these off and put them on a wire rack to finish cooling. Alrighty. They look really good. I'm kind of curious. Oh, I'm curious to see what they taste like. I'm so curious. I actually can pick them up. They're just a little bit warm. Actually picked them up with my hands. Wow. Alrighty. I have my other batch in the oven, and then I'm going to grab a bite to eat, and then we're going to try these for dessert. So I'll be back in a few. All right, my friends. They are cool. Here they are. One thing I have to say though, for sure, is you want to make sure they sit for a little while. Ah, I just dropped a whole bunch off the plate. You want to make sure they sit for a while because the M&Ms and the little chocolate chips do stay moist for a little while. So let's go ahead and, oh, look at that. Let's try it and see what it tastes like. Mmm. Now, you all know I'm not a sweet eater. These are not overly sweet. I thought they might be. It does take a while to chew it. They're soft and moist. I really like them. They're not bad at all, friends. Like I said, they're not sweet. You can taste a little bit of everything in there. They're good. I give them a thumbs up. I'll let you know here what my husband thinks of them because he's the true sweet eater in the house. And I'll let you know also what my kids think as well. So all that'll be right here on the screen. Want to keep watching, you are gonna wanna. If you're looking for a quick oh my. If you're looking for a quick, easy, and delicious I can't get through this, friends. I can't. Oh my goodness. I am going to be sharing a recipe from, what is the name? Family Cookie Recipes. Family, oh my gosh. Family Cookies Recipe. So friends, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button as it does greatly help me out. And also check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.